Hey guys, so there is a new word, a new trend right now in all the social medias, and it's called underconsumption. So I thought about what this means. Is that minimalism? Because some people think it's minimalism. Are we going to be frugal? I take it is that we're actually just going to start using the appropriate amount of consumption, not over or under or just right, because I have been guilty of overconsumption, yet I'm not going to be one to throw all my stuff away. Because I can't. I love to shop. So we have been overdoing it with handbags. Clearly, I have a handbag problem. Shoes, Stanley cups, skincare, makeup, even restocking our fridge. Groceries. I love to buy groceries. I finally had it myself and decided that it's actually okay to not want more. I refuse to be a contributor to overconsumption. Clearly, I have consumed and overconsumed handbags, makeup, and skincare as an influencer. Of course, I started my channel as a handbag channel, and needless to say, I'm over the overconsumption of handbags. And they do still trickle in because it is content. It has actually become clutter to my home and to my head. And other shortcomings of mine have been my overconsumption of skincare, so much that it has actually ruined my skin for years, along with the overconsumption of makeup. When I did more freelance makeup jobs, I would visit clients' homes and they would always tell me, oh my God, my teenage daughter, she's so good at makeup. She should be a makeup artist. Okay, side note, which is not true. You can only be a makeup artist if you can do other people's makeup well, not just your own. But they would show me their whole collection of 200 palettes, and I would tell them, as makeup artists, we don't do this. You can actually mix the colors that you need to get the new thing. You don't have to buy 200 things. They will justify it that way. Of like, no, this one's different than this one and this one and this one. And the marketing was marketing. The marketing was working. And the cosmetic companies know this because I'm a victim of it too, of just this next $40 thing or $30 thing. Like, it's just a little bit of money. It's just going to make you feel good and happy for a temporary moment in time. Now, another lie that I've always been told is that wanting a bigger house is the goal. Start with a starter house and work up to a bigger house. Actually, if I had a bigger house, I would just fill it with more stuff. Now, even when I think I'm saving money, I bought it on sale. It was only $30. $30 or $60 here doesn't seem like much, but it adds up. And then that becomes $200 here and then $1,000 here. So ladies, we are so guilty of this. Stop sugarcoating things. Stop saying, go ahead and buy it. You only live once. You work hard. You deserve it. I understand if you splurge and spoil yourself every now and then to celebrate like a promotion or something, but we have now made that a habit, and we have now made that the norm to spend so much money every month on cosmetics, accessories, shoes, bags, Stanley cups. Like, do we need all these things? Let's be realistic. Even when most of the things that I got were free makeup products or this and that, it would somehow make me go out and buy more. In actuality, we can actually do the same with the right amount of product, especially when it comes to these luxury bags and skincare. They are luxury because they want to build an aspirational dream for the consumer, us, the consumer, to feel like we've made it if we have these things. So, ladies and gents, it's time to be smarter, and it's time to take a look at your situation and understand what you deserve. And it's not things that we deserve. We deserve to have financial security. We deserve to pay fair prices, and we deserve to build a nest egg. We deserve to be a good example of habits to our children, and our children deserve more than a house filled with overconsumption. So for me personally, shopping became a habit early on because it was a way for me to bond with my mom. And then as a teenager to adult, it was a way to bond with friends. And then as I grew up and built a career and stuff, admittedly, through divorce and life circumstances, it was a way to fill a void, to give me temporary happiness, to give me an escape from my bad marriage and bad relationships. And somehow I fell into the need to please, this false narrative that my house must be Pottery Barn and my kitchen must be Crate and Barrel and my decor needed to change with all the seasons. So then you go to Home Goods and find ways to redecorate and to show off these useless plates I had for entertainment. I would have parties for people who weren't even my true friends. They honestly just loved my parties because I served good food and wine. I can go on because I can think of so many mistakes and things that I learned in creating this materialistic lifestyle. It actually just keeps you broke and wanting more. And once I snapped out of it and admitted that I'm not living to impress anyone, friends, coworkers, society, men, my life actually got 1,000% happier. Overconsumption is not a trend, and underconsumption is not a trend. It's actually a way of life, and I don't think that's even the right word for it. We as a society are waking up to the lies that social media and just media in general has been feeding us, that we need all these things to be happy. But we are so glossing over our own mental health. And we are also waking up to the lies that society has been feeding us since we were children, that we need to have a house with 2 cars, 2 kids, and a dog and a picket fence. And I used to fall into that to satisfy what somebody will think of me and how I perceive myself. So I am challenging myself for the next 30 days, hopefully more, to not just declutter, but also to underconsume, or shall I say, consume rationally. For example, I used to open every single skincare as it arrived because I do get skincare and makeup in PR. And I would open them before I finished the last bottle, and then they would just all sit on my bathroom counter like this. It is embarrassing, even if they were gifted. So now I've made a pact that I have to finish one, a whole jar completely, and then throw it away before I open another one. And that way I avoid this bathroom clutter, or even the need, like somehow it gets into my head, the need to always have the next. I have to completely get rid of anything in the kitchen that hasn't been used in over a year, because we all have our favorite pot and our favorite pan. There's really not much that I need to use. What are kitchen gadgets anyways? There is no way everyone uses everything in the kitchen, and I've already eliminated most of my kitchen gadgets. But for example, do you have a veggie slicer to cut the zucchini when your vegetable peeler probably works in the same way? It is important to minimize and declutter because most of your items actually are multi-purpose. It's also important because when your eyeballs see things in your house, it's more for your brain to process. And when your brain is over-processing, it's just causing stress. And the last thing we need is more stress. Our reliance on things, or things, having new things, has gotten out of control. You can survive on a few skincare products. They can even be non-luxury. You can survive on a few kitchen products. I'm not criticizing anyone's lifestyle. These are just things that I have come to realize personally. I need to challenge myself to this and stick with it. So if you would like to join me in this challenge of consuming properly, let me know below and I will dedicate a video a week to my progress. Thank you for watching, and if you've come to this realization, congratulations if you snapped out of the marketing trap. And if you want to keep shopping, that is fine too. This video is not for you, but if you're to this point, thank you for watching and talk to you guys soon. Bye.